What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice. This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spesh 1.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rocks, motherfucking Skot MC.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio. Check them out, man.
How's it going, my man?
It's going really good. Thanks for having me.
And this is, so what, is this the second stop on the tour right now?
That's right.
Or the Ontario stretch at least?
Yeah, no, second date of the tour. We're doing 21 shows across the country. We did Windsor last night, and we're in St. Catharines tonight. So.
And Windsor was pretty lit from what I heard.
Yeah, it was good. We had a good time. It was
dope.
Yeah.
So where else are you guys hitting in Ontario before you?
I don't know all the dates off my hand, but like Sudbury and Belleville and Sault Ste. Marie and Thunder Bay. And maybe one, I think that's about it.
And you were just in T-Dot last month, was it not, or a month and a half ago?
April, yeah. In April I did like
Nocturne.
Yeah, I did Toronto and I did Hamilton and Sarnia and a bunch of other dates. So we're kind of doing all the other ones that we missed.
That you missed?
Yeah.
Dope, man. Because I was actually out at the Toronto show too, so it was a dope show. And we were, and I was actually supposed to get the interview, but some other shit happened. My co-host got sick.
Oh, I get it. Well, this is the makeup one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but most definitely, man. But so first off, you're out here. You're promoting the album that you just dropped. What was it, March 31st?
Yeah, Cultist.
Cultist. And Cultist, I noticed with the album name, it's all capitalized, right? So I'm guessing that's an abbreviation.
No, it's not. Cultist is a lake out in BC.
Oh shit. Okay.
That I moved to when I was about 15, and that's where me and Stu first met. Stewie Kubrick. He does my videos and production.
I was gonna ask you about Stu.
So it's where we first met, and so that was kind of the beginning of it, of our idea, and then the album just kind of molded itself from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so with Stewie, like, because I noticed that you were on the Combo Bear Records.
Yeah. Before.
Up till about what, 2011-ish?
I think it was 13.
And then the first, so like, when did you get involved with the Stomp Down Killaz? You've been doing your thing for years.
Well,
like, you were around before, long before that.
Even when I was with Camel Bear, I was still with Stomp Down. I've been down with Stomp Down for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, Camel Bear was just I was just putting out my music through them.
Okay.
Yeah. But Stomp Down's more of a crew of artists.
Yeah, and that was more before like Stomp Down was more established and stuff.
That's
too,
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because when I was looking back at a lot of your history, I didn't realize that you had been, like, I'd heard of your name years ago, but like I didn't realize that you've been dropping music since like the early 2000s. Like,
yeah.
You've been doing this for a long minute.
Yeah.
But so how did you meet Snack and shit? Like,
back in about 2008, through Stewie actually. I was over at Stewie's working on music, and he said, I met this guy named Snack, and he's got a crazy voice, and he's like, he's really funny, and I think you'd get along good with him and make music. And then I think we went over and met him, or I got his number, and then we just started hanging out, and then that was it.
And that was the same thing kind of with Merc too then? Like the same connection?
Yeah, kind of. Merc I met through Effin. He was just kind of hanging out at the shop. You know, he was 15 years old. He used to come to all our shows.
Yeah.
And then he got me to be on his song one time, and then I worked on a song with him when he was just 15 or 16, and I just was friends with him ever since. But I started bringing him on tour.
Oh, crazy!
Yeah.
Because when we interviewed Merc about a month and a half ago, and he referred to you as his big bro.
Yeah.
So like I was like, okay, so Evil must have mentored dude a little bit in some degrees.
For sure, but he's just a talented dude. You know,
he's crazy.
He was ready to get it. You know, but yeah, I mean, you know, I just thought he was a good kid and fun to be around and a talent, and you know, wanted to help out any way I could.
Yeah. And speaking of Merc too, one of my favorite singles. I mean, I'll tell you what my favorite 2 songs off the Cultist album are. But prior to that, my favorite out of the singles you dropped with music videos is definitely Ski Mask Way with Merc. That shit is ill, man. That goes hard.
Yeah, it does.
And the fucking cuts on the joint to finish it off, and just fucking icing on the cake.
T-Rex did those. No, that song, it's the only feature on the album, and it just worked out good. It was just, we knew we wanted to get you know, Merc had to be on it, so it just worked out good.
And the Ski Mask Way, you know, represent the Stomp Down Killaz.
Yeah, so it was good. It worked out.
That shit is ill. But so actually, what I was gonna tell you is my 2 favorite joints off the album are Walk Alone and Last Days.
Okay, word.
Those two joints are dope. I felt like Walk Alone, it was, well, first off, the instrumental was great. Who produced that one?
Stewie did the whole album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made the beats on all the album, yeah.
Cause see, I never knew Stewie produced until I was digging back in your music and researching it and looking at credits, and I'm like, what?
He's made a lot of my jams.
Because I knew he did all you guys' videos,
so
but
he did the whole record. He made the beats on all the records.
the whole album,
The whole album.
Yo, wow, crazy.
Yeah, we're working on another one too.
Say word, eh? Yo, his beats are dope, man.
Yes, he's talented.
He did this ski mask play.
Yeah, he did.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you know what? But then I gotta shout out Sapient too. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
San People in Oregon. He adds additional production to the whole album.
Okay, cool.
So me and Stewie work on the song and we get it to a place and that we're happy with, and then we send it to Sapient, and then he adds production.
He has that finishing touch that, because from what I heard throughout the history of it all, Stewie seems very sample based.
Yes.
So what he, Sapient kind of adds
He's
like
a digger.
yeah.
He's a digger. He finds the loop.
Yep.
You know, he finds the inspiration. He has the direction.
Yeah. And then Sapient kind of adds that backbone that makes it
adds some
cohesive.
bass, some synths.
Yeah.
And then mix the master.
Okay, dope. Dope, man. And yeah.
So it's kind of like a three-headed dragon approach.
Yeah. And that's cool, man. I like how you have Stewie actually produce the whole thing too, because what I've noticed with Snack and everything, like there's but there's multiple producers.
Yeah, and that's great. And it works.
It is.
It's more of a headache for me. I'd rather just
work with one cat and
just figure it out.
And then he's doing the videos too, so and Stewie with the videos is fucking crazy.
I know, he's just getting better. We're just dropping a new one in a week or so, and I can't wait. It's for the song called Nowadays.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I haven't seen any clips of it yet, but he says it's looking really good. So
say word, eh?
Next week, I think. Tuesday,
yeah, man, that's dope. And Last Days, I love that, like the instrumental on it, and I love the just the rawness and the realness on it. And that's one thing I noticed with a lot of your music is a lot of realness with it. And that actually brings me back. I'm gonna go back a little bit in history if you don't mind. But with your Wonder Years joint, you got really raw, you got really personal on that. And there's a few parts on that especially, but first off, the special ed class thing.
Yeah. You know, learning assistance, man. I mean, my teachers couldn't really figure me out. I just wasn't focusing. I wasn't, you know, obviously ADHD, like we all had it. You know, I was on Ritalin and all that. Yeah. So you know, you know, they thought that was maybe the best place for me, and I ended up graduating and getting good grades later on in high school, but. In my younger years,
because applying focus is what it is.
Well, you know, and they just try to group you in with certain people, you know. And I didn't fit into those classes either, because some of those kids were wild.
Because they're actually deserve to be there.
Yeah, and I didn't.
But the thing is,
you know what? Or maybe I did, but I don't know. But the fact is that I got put in those.
You know, my personal belief is ADHD is a created thing. It doesn't really exist. It's a way to medicine kids that do not want to fit in with the prescribed system formality of society.
100%.
And that's what it is. And yeah, I thought it was really cool that you touched on that. And another thing I thought was really cool, actually, I had to write it down to quote the perfect line exactly, but smashed the kid's skull till his head bled over his desk.
Right, you know, you just get in those, I had a really bad temper, you know, and I used to get picked on and bullied, you know, and
I feel
in one of these classes, you know, and you know, some things would happen, and you know, there I was, you know, doing something, and I snapped, and you know, things happen. I'm not even a violent or aggressive person. I was just having a hard time.
You're pushed to the limits.
Yeah, you know, there's only so much people can take.
And I don't want to keep pressing on because I know the song is very personal, but there was another line in it that I had to touch on. A motherfucker came at your mom with a gun.
Yeah, he had it in his jacket.
At your crib?
Yeah, I wasn't home, and he said, "Tell Galen he's dead." I done a crime with a bunch of guys, and they thought that I had ratted on them, and I didn't. It was at a school. We stole a bunch of. This is so stupid.
You don't even have to air it out if you don't want
still, you know, and anyways, it went down, and then that next day, my dad came and got me. I love my dad for that, you know. He he came and got me from a couple hours away in the valley, and that's where I moved out, and that's where I met Stu. So
oh, say word.
This is how it works.
And that's everything happens for a reason too, man. I'm a firm believer in that.
So that's how that went down. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I saw the kid that did that on the bus 10, 15 years later as an adult. And it was really awkward. I was so nervous, my heart started, because I know exactly who he is. He doesn't recognize. And he's like, "Hey man, how's it going?" Really weird.
And you almost like you want to grab back in that, but at the same time you don't want to pull yourself back to that.
It's just so old. It was just irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
All of a sudden, I was an adult.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yo, that's crazy, man. And so we'll go back up to more what's
Recent
current
times,
right now. But Cultist and the first single, Dreams. That was another Stewie Cooper video as well.
Of course.
He does them all, right?
I've done other videos with other people.
I've seen
some
that.
Some have worked, but now, I mean, I don't end up liking them very much. I trust him so much that it's just gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a script or nothing. He doesn't have a plan.
No? He doesn't go with a storyboard?
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't have a shot list or anything.
What?
You just go with it. I swear to God.
Say a word.
It's stressful sometimes, but I've done over 20 videos with them.
Yeah, because the large percentage of yours and even Snack and Merc and like...
Yeah. They're on the come up, but I still have more than them.
Oh yeah, well because you've been doing this since at least what? When was your first album?
I made me and Stewie made... me and Stewie made the first music video together. I'm Leaving 2006. When I had the long hair.
Because I've seen that too.
That was called Evil. That was my first album.
That was his first video too?
Yes.
Say a word.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
11
years ago.
And then, so would the Birds, that would have been your first album since like the official Stomp Down Killaz?
Well, you mean Stomp Down's been around forever, but they've just kind of really transformed from a graffiti-based crew into more music.
And do you do graffiti as well?
I don't, but I've just been down with them forever. You know, I remember going and doing some of their first shows and parties. I've just been down with Vision and the whole squad forever. So yeah, but I don't do graffiti.
No, not at all, right? No, it's crazy. Cause I did know that. I knew they started as graffiti.
And still are, but now it's more.
It's more
for its music.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy, man. And one thing with the Birds album. There was, Wonder Years we already talked on, but the Wake Up track, it's crazy because when I told her that we were coming to interview you, she went and started listening to your joints, right? Like in the gym and shit. She's like, "Have you heard Wake Up?" I'm like, "No, I haven't heard Wake Up." She's like, "Yo, check Wake Up." So we listened to it, and yo, that's
one of my biggest songs.
And I love that, and it's cool too because you got that contrast. Like Wonder Years is a very kind of like introspective song about your past and stuff, but then Wake Up is more. I mean, the song maybe the content is not so positive, but the vibe of it is much more positive, right? So you really represent both kind of sides of life with that.
For sure.
And I noticed that with a lot of your music as well too. Like all the albums that went back to check, like you got that balance. And another thing I noticed a lot about you, even with the earliest music, is you've always had a knack for singing. And when you go back even like some of your earlier stuff, like that's before cats were singing in the raps.
Yeah, now everyone does.
Yeah, but you were doing that. So like what I wanted to ask is like, who are some of your biggest musical influences? Because I'm guessing they can't like, I mean obviously it must be hip hop based, a lot of it, but
still, yes, obviously I am hip hop as far as like I grew up at the same time as in the mid '90s. I was right in it with everything, right? So, but the other musical inspirations that I have that maybe with the singing and stuff is like like just 80s music that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Like Bryan Adams and Phil Collins and shit like that. And then of course like I don't know, just like I like pop kind of 80s kind of stuff, like whatever, Prince, Madonna, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
More obscure stuff than that too, but that's just as much as an influence to me as the
hip hop.
For sure.
And who were some of your early hip hop influences?
I mean, obviously, like like people like Nas and I like Slick Rick, Outkast. I mean, there's so many. I mean, the West Coast stuff like Souls of Mischief, I was really big on.
Yeah.
Dell and
Proper Aim goes fucking hard.
So I mean, I listen to it all.
You like it all, yeah.
I pretty much do. I like a lot of the new music too.
And even another thing too, the Howl album is dope. And I was gonna
made 12 out of the 13 beats on it.
Yeah, because I know that's where I noticed that he was a producer, was listening to Howl.
Just the first one he did, the first song on it.
Yeah, because it was. I honestly didn't until I really started digging into your past a lot. Didn't even realize Stewie produced. I thought he was your video guy. I had no idea he was the producer, and then I started seeing all these joints produced by Stewie. I'm like, this motherfucker is crazy.
Yeah, he's been making hip hop just as long. Me and him, we're 20 years deep.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
I've known him since I was 17.
And so another thing, this is a question that we ask every artist generally before we wrap up, but are you a fan of Mortal Kombat?
I played the game a little bit when I was a kid, but I'm not really that much of a gamer.
Okay, but you know the fatality, right?
Like when you kill a guy at the end of the game?
And it's that crazy shit?
Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of people get it misconstrued when we ask them this, but this is like off the top of your dome. Yeah. But like, this is like, you don't have to pick a character's fatality, but if your lyrical style could be morphed into a Mortal Kombat finishing move, what would it do to your opponent?
Oh no, maybe I would go up to a tall building and I would jump down all the way and then just land on his head and then just bury him down in the concrete all the way down into the middle of the earth, a volcano, and then it just erupts and bursts him into flames. Just knocking him deep, 100 feet deep.
That's one of the illest answers actually. If you forgot, my man. Yo, well, thank you very much, man. Breaking Records Radio, Evil Ebenezer, you know what it is. The Cultist album, check that out. Plug them one more time, let them know your social medias, and tell them that video you got coming out.
Yeah, everything's Evil Ebenezer. Spotify, stream me, iTunes, all the albums are there. It's all available. Just look for me. You'll find me.
Word up, my man. Thank you very much.
Breaking fucking Records Radio.